So Nick and I both went to Loyola Law School.
But we didn't really know each other, we were just kind of acquaintances.
So we both applied to the same program to go to Italy, to go to Rome. I had tried to talk to him in that class. I thought he was cute. Did not care. He did not give me the time of day.
By happenstance, she sent out an email saying that she had all these trips planned because she's Lindsey.
He was one of the only guys to go on the weekend trips that we planned.
I felt like we almost both went out of our ways to be with each other.
We got back and he basically started texting me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." Then like, "Why are you texting me?" And he's like, "Oh, no reason." And he did this for probably at least a couple weeks. And I was like, "Look, like, are you gonna ask me out?" And finally he was like, "Yes, I am."
So today is September 7th, 2019. We are at my baby sister's wedding.
My brother is getting married.
We're at the Westin O'Hare to celebrate.
I'm feeling good. Looking forward to like just seeing everything come to fruition. Most excited about marrying the love of my life.
How would you describe them as a couple?
Perfect together.
You know, they spend a lot of time with each other. I don't know how they do it. They literally for 2 months spent every single day studying together. It's nuts. I couldn't do it.
Lindsey's very headstrong, so when we fight hard, but when we laugh together, we can laugh for hours at the same stupid joke.
She is so funny, so kind, would give you the shirt off her back and then make a joke about it after.
She's too much, he reins her back in, and when he's not enough, she pulls him out.
Nick is arguably the smartest person I've ever met. He's a walking encyclopedia.
Nick is probably the most patient person I've ever met, which is something that I always don't have the most of. We both have our anxieties and things that we worry about, and I need somebody that understands that. Hi, boo-boo, how are you doing? I just wanted to say that I'm so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with you. You make me so happy and are the best thing that has ever happened to me.
You always say that you knew you loved me because you were able to be 100% yourself with me, but the truth is that's also why I fell in love with you. You embraced a hectic life with me head on. You stayed when things got rough. You took your time, you learned, and you met every doubt with love and a smile.
Part of me can't believe I actually found my dream girl. I'm sure you will be jaw-dropping as you walk down the aisle. I love you and I will see you soon. Meet me at the end of the aisle.
We had kind of talked about getting married beforehand, so it wasn't like a huge surprise to her.
Nick looks at me at about 3:30 in the afternoon and goes, "Let's go to a museum." And I was like, "Nick, the museums all close at 5.
Plan B. Let's go to the Chicago Botanical Garden, which neither of us have ever been there, and neither of us really have interest in plants. So she's kind of like, why are you taking me to this place? So I got down on one knee, asked her to marry me. She was like, really? Like, for real? Like,
he's like, "Well, are you gonna come get your ring? Are you gonna say yes to me?" And I was like, "Yes."
Now, I always ask my couples to write for me their love story. Now, these are lawyers, you see, they wrote long briefs. I'm not going to read the whole thing because you will be here, you'll be for a long time. So I'm going to read just a part of what they wrote. So here is Nick's perspective. I first met Linz when she walked into my military law class. I thought she was beautiful. She was the one girl in particular who I instantly connected with. She was always an open book, and I found myself sitting on the edge of my seat, wanting to know more about who she was and what made her tick. Now here is Lindsey's perspective. Our love came from walks through tiny Roman streets. It came from the sunbathing in the middle of the Mediterranean, sharing stories and secrets. First and foremost, we had built a friendship. But as we left Italy, I think we both knew that there was more in store for us.
I, Nicholas, take you, Lindsey, for my lawful wife.
I, Lindsey, take you, Nicholas, to have and to hold from this day forward,
For better, for worse,
to love and to cherish until death do us part.
until death do us part.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas Beckman.
So the Red Sox are kind of like a little family tradition, like a little homage to my grandfather, my mom's dad. He had like a special pair of lucky Red Sox that he always wore, so he wore it to the wedding. And so we're just kind of doing a little homage to that.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lauren, and I have had the pleasure, both fortunate and at times unfortunate, of carrying the birth-given title of Big Sister to Lindsey for her entire life. I don't think I can accurately convey what it means to me to see the one person in my life who spends her entire life making everyone else happy, truly happy herself. Lindsey has had her own way of saying and doing things that was all her own. She likes to constantly remind people around her of the facts of life. At a young age, she made very clear to me I should, quote, just face it. I am a pearl, she is a diamond.
So, a long time ago, when Lindsey was born, and I stood over the incubator, and I looked at her, and I said, welcome. Lindsey, we all knew was going to be what I'll call a force to be reckoned with. Lindsey's definition of the word no is that's the word she keeps hearing until you tell her yes.
So Lindsey, you and I have been through thick and thin together. Nick, when Lindsey first told me about you, I knew she fell hard. She was already there. She loved you so much. I had never heard such joy in her voice or seen such a smile on her face.
Nick, what you're getting in that amazing girl, sorry guys, is way more than you could have ever bargained for in the best way possible.
I'm Ken, as you know. I am the brother of the groom. I'm very fortunate to be able to call him my brother. And yeah, I think we've all been able to see, you know, why we're here today. And I just wanted to take this moment to welcome Lindsey into our family. It's a pleasure to have you. We need one more person to take care of Nick. And it's really why you're here.
To the two of you, remember that even when the going gets the toughest, when you're at each other's throats and have the worst of days, that we are always hardest on those that we love.
Love her fiercely and with everything you have, because she will always do the same for you. Always be honest with her, because I can tell you she's not going to hesitate to be honest with you.
And be committed to helping each other when you know you need it most. You both have to learn to lean when you need it most.
If you could all raise your glasses to Nick, welcome to our crazy family. You are already so loved. To Lindsey and Nick, there isn't anything you two won't face head on with success.
Lindsey, I will remember that every moment I spend with you is a blessing. I vow to protect you from the evil in this world to the best of my ability, to go check on the bumps in the night and make sure you always feel safe when you are with me. I vow to tend to you when you are sick, comfort you when you are upset, and listen whenever you need to talk. I vow to stand by you in the good times and the bad. Lastly, I vow to love you until my dying day.
My dearest Nicholas, I vow to cherish us, our marriage, and every second of this glorious and blessed life we now get to call ours. I vow to encourage, support, and believe in you, to roam with you in the expanse of your ideas, to nourish your dreams, and to always see your boundless potential even when you can't see it yourself. But most importantly, I vow to love you, unconditionally and irrevocably. I vow that I am yours and you are mine, today and for all my days in this life and the next.